Okay, so everyone thought that Golden State Warriors goose was cooked when Draymond Green was suspended. The Golden State Warriors beat the Sacramento Kings. And when Draymond Green returned back from his one-game suspension, the Golden State Warriors won that game as well. Now, the Golden State Warriors did something different, which was allow Draymond Green to come off the bench. And I felt like it was twofold. I felt like, one, they knew that Draymond Green was going to be a huge target for the referees. Sacramento was going to try to figure out somehow, some way to get Draymond Green in foul trouble or get a tech or possibly get suspended again. And I also felt like Steve Kerr, this was Steve Kerr playing all alone, is letting Draymond Green come off the bench. And let's just face facts and face reality, folks. Draymond Green is outside his prime. Draymond Green is not his offense is not on par to keep him in the starting five. He's a liability on offense. He's a liability on defense. He does have moments in defense when he's defending the other opponent, but those moments don't add up or make you think that he should continue to be the starter. I think the Golden State Warriors are a better team when Draymond Green comes off the bench. Draymond Green can utilize his talent on the second-tier team, and his defenders are going to be second-tier opponents. And I think Draymond Green will thrive off that. Now, Draymond Green's will, Draymond Green determination, Draymond Green is, intimidation when he's on the court is warranted, but how much of that warrants him to continue to be in the starting lineup? I feel like if Draymond Green comes off the bench in different moments or in different quarters, I think overall that'd be very successful for Draymond Green as well as the Golden State Warriors. Now, Draymond Green said after that game that he reached the conclusion that he'll probably be better utilized coming off the bench. I really do think Steve Kerr has been recommending this to Draymond Green since last year. And that's when the Golden State Warriors made that run. There was one particular game where Draymond Green came off the bench, and it was very positive for Draymond Green as well as the Golden State Warriors. Plus, let's face facts and face reality. Next year, this is going to be a totally different team. Now, when I mean totally different team, the same old cast of characters will be in a Golden State Warriors uniform. Klay Thompson is going to be a Golden State Warrior. Steph Curry is still going to be a Golden State Warrior. But when you look at just those two players alone, I'm not even going to talk about the other players. Their liabilities on the defensive end. And Klay Thompson is having moments on the offensive end. Klay Thompson, when he was in his prime, was a great offensive talent and was a great defender. After the injuries and father time, Klay Thompson isn't the same Klay Thompson like he was when the Golden State Warriors were making their title runs. I feel like Steve Kerr going in is bad enough. We're going to have two liabilities. Steph Curry was always a liability as far as him defending his opponent. And that's why they would, when they were in their prime, Draymond Green can just float around and help Steph Curry with his man, as well as Draymond Green continuing to defend his man. And that worked. That dynamic worked when they were in their primes. Obviously, these guys are outside their prime. I think Steph Curry has, like 4, maybe 5 more years. I'm not too sure about Klay Thompson. I was hoping that this year Klay Thompson would show more than what he's shown last year, but he's pretty much been even keel. His performances have been even keel from last year. So I don't think that's going to change. We all get older. Draymond Green and Steph Curry, as well as Klay Thompson. And I feel like the Golden State Warriors are going to usher in this new talent that they have been cultivating, they've been developing. Everyone swears up, including the Golden State Warriors, swear up and down that the young guys, the young players that they have drafted, the Pools, the Kumingas, is their time. Even the Wiggins. Well, Wiggins is he's been bouncing around a journeyman in the NBA, but I feel like they're going to really overhaul this roster. It's going to be more. I think Jordan Poole is going to be in the starting lineup. Kuminga is going to be in the mix in the starting lineup, and Wiggins is definitely going to be in the starting lineup. So that's 3 spots right there for the taking. And you're still going to have Klay Thompson, and you're still going to have Steph Curry in the lineup. So the odd man out is Draymond Green. I think Kuminga is going to thrive this year. I don't know how long of a contract that Gary Payton Jr. has. He had to leave Golden State to get a max contract elsewhere. He got traded back to Golden State, to the Golden State Warriors. I'm not sure if Steve Kerr or the Golden State Warriors organization feels like Gary Payton Jr. is starter material, but I feel like between Gary Payton Jr. and Kuminga, they're probably going to mix and alter that starting lineup spot. I think the Golden State Warriors are going to be more versatile. They're going to add more weapons on the floor, and that means that a spot is going to be taken up, and that's going to be Draymond Green. I don't think the Golden State Warriors are going to go big. I don't think they're going to have a true traditional big man. They tried that, and it did not work. I feel like the Golden State Warriors are going to be, they're going to have at least 4 shooters by far on the floor at the same time. And Draymond Green is probably going to be coming off the bench with the second tier. I feel like Draymond Green will fit perfectly there. Would not surprise me, and I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there. Next year, Draymond Green could be hands down the best 6 man in the league, because you're not asking him to do so much. Now, Draymond Green does have a player option. He can become a free agent this year, but I've been saying this, that I don't feel like Draymond Green's going anywhere. He's going to exercise that option. He's going to take that $24 million because he's not going to get any better money anywhere else. Now, I know there have been talk that possibly he can go to the Los Angeles Lakers. I think that was more of a ploy on Draymond Green's doing. Now, don't get it twisted, don't get it confused. I don't think, would LeBron love to have him? Yes, there's a lot of teams that would love to have Draymond Green, but not at that salary. He's not going to make more than $24 million. And if you're not going to make more than $24 million on the open market and be like a Kyrie Irving and devalue yourself, you might as well just take the best offer that's smoking, and the best offer that is smoking is him exercising that player option and taking that $24 million, and still can continue to be a member of the Golden State Warriors. Plus, I don't feel like Draymond Green is going to another team. I think when it's all said and done, he's going to be with the Golden State Warriors, and then he will move on into media. And I feel like this is also perfect for him, next season, He'll probably, since him, coming off the bench, that's a less demanding position. He'll probably go ahead and start moving forward on his media career. He'll probably do more podcasting. He'll probably do reports for TNT. He signed a contract with TNT Sports, so you'll also see him do appearances on TNT. His schedule will be a lot more flexible of him coming off the bench, and he'll probably have nights where it's load management, and those nights he'll be working. So, and it's very beneficial for the Golden State Warriors for him to come off the bench. I think he'll thrive playing against second-tier talent because let's just face facts and face reality. He's outside his prime, and hell, when he was in his prime, I would say this, a lot of people would say this, he's a poor man version of LeBron James. He can do everything LeBron James can do, except not at a large volume or a large level. And, when LeBron James was in his prime, I think it was about 4 years ago, people were talking about the possibility of him going to the Golden State Warriors. And I remember doing a video on that. And what it would take to get LeBron James to the Golden State Warriors. Obviously, LeBron James would have to take a pay cut, and obviously they would have to get rid of Draymond Green. But could you imagine the Golden State Warriors and LeBron James, how many titles they would already would win? LeBron James would be on his 6th title right now, or possibly already on his 7th title. If LeBron, of course, it would damage, people thinking him of being the greatest player alive right now, the GOAT over Michael. It will destroy the argument that people are trying to make with Michael